What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jerry, and today's video will be on my hometown team, man, the Detroit Pistons. And I just want to talk about how bright of a future I think this team has. And we just gonna jump right into the video. And one of the first aspects I want to look at is the team that the players we drafted in the 2020 draft. Now you look at a player like Sadiq Bey out of Villanova. I think he's been great all year, and you can see his confidence level growing, especially with the game. Against I believe it was the Celtics, where he went 7 for 7 from three, hit 6 threes in the first quarter. And you know, when you looking at that, you like, damn, man, this guy is a marksman. I can't remember the last time the Pistons had a shooter like this. Like a knockdown shooter. 6 threes in one quarter, that's ridiculous. But, Sadiq Bey had a pretty decent season for a rookie. He averaged 12 points a game, and he broke a NBA rookie record for the most game with 5 or more threes made, and that's pretty impressive. I think he broke Charlie Villava. Y'all know Charlie V, man. I can't say his last name right now, but he broke Charlie V's record. And he had 11 games with 5 or more threes. So this kid can really, he can really shoot the lights out. And, he's 6'7", so, that's a good thing. He got long arms. He can play defense. And I think he has his game has a lot of room for growth, and he has tremendous upside. And, he climbed that rookie ladder. He climbed that rookie ladder all year long. A lot of us Pistons fans, we had him in the Rookie of the Year conversation, and I think he should be there, up there with LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards. Now he probably won't win it out of those two because they're guards. They have the ball in their hands a lot more, and they're a bit more popular with the media. So But that's one player I want to touch on, man. Sadiq Bey. I feel like he's going to be great for us in the future, and I'm glad we drafted him. And now this next player, I think he has tremendous upside, man. Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes was he's from overseas. He started his professional basketball career at 16 over in France. And whenever you get that type of experience, man, it's always good for you. But Killian Hayes, he was banged up for a lot of this season, so we didn't get to see too much of him. But looking at him, you could see that he knows how to put the ball in the hole, man. You don't have to really draw up no plays for him. He can ISO, he can ISO and go get himself a bucket. He's left-handed, so that is one thing. I need to see him work on that. His right hand a little bit more, because Killian Hayes is left hand dominant. But from the games that he did play in the season, you could see flashes like, man, this kid, this kid might be something special, man. With the passes he made, he got great court vision. And one thing, like, if I had to critique him on something, man, it's just stuff that come with basketball, like NBA experience. Like one game early in the season against the Timberwolves, he threw this is back when we had Blake. He threw like 2 or 3 straight turnovers. Blake was posting up at the top of the key. He just threw some lazy passes, just stuff like that. Rookie mistakes. But I feel like Killian Hayes, once he gets a little bit more experience, a little bit more NBA developed, it's going to be a great, fun point guard to watch for the league and for the Pistons, man. So I'm happy that we ended up drafting Killian Hayes. And then this last guy that we drafted that does not get talked about enough, man, Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart, just like Sadiq Bey, he climbed that rookie ladder too, man. Probably the best big out of the rookies. He ended up averaging about 7 points and 8 rebounds in the season, something like that, shooting 55% from the field. But the thing about Beef Stew, that's what they call him. That's what we nicknamed him, Beef Stew. Isaiah Stewart. He plays hard, man. He plays hard. He brings a lot of energy on both sides of the court, especially on the defensive end. He just want to make the the opposing team. He want to make it as tough as possible for them on the offensive end. And, I love that about him, and everybody make that Ben Wallace comparison, because I definitely see it, man. They both undersized centers, but they both strong, very strong, can jump out the roof, man. They be both, sending blocking shots. So I can definitely see that comparison, and I'm excited to see what he turns out into, because he has a lot of untapped potential too, man. It's just all about, if we develop these guys right. So, that's it for that, for that draft. We got some other young guys from that draft too. And then you look at what the Pistons did in free agency, and I think this signing was huge for the future. We picked up Jeremy Grant. He was on the Denver Nuggets last year, but we picked him up, signed him, I think for 3 years, 60 mil or something like that. And Jeremy Grant had his breakout season with the Detroit Pistons, man. He averaged 22 points a game, and he had his breakout season. And I think he's going to be great for us moving forward, because not only did he have a great season this year, but he's young. He's only 27, and I feel like he has a lot of more room to grow as an offensive player, as a leader. So I'm glad we got Jeremy Grant, man. He looks like I want to say a complimentary piece, or even a centerpiece if he gets better. But let's just say the Pistons down the road draft somebody that's that's really good, and we got him to pair up with Jeremy Grant now. So I feel like the Jeremy Grant signing was that was a good move by the Pistons, by the front office, man. I like Troy Weavers, man. What he been saying, it just seemed like he's gonna get down to business, and he's just gonna make the right moves going forward. And I just feel like he's been doing a good job, man. Now, this last aspect I want to look at, man, is the upcoming draft. Not just next year, but the drafts after that. The Pistons haven't got a lottery pick since, I think the last highest pick they had was, I believe. So we haven't had a lottery pick, or close to a lottery pick, in a really long time. And that's what we should be getting this. That's what we should be getting this next upcoming draft. We should be getting a lottery pick, because we didn't do too good this year, man, as far as win in the win-loss column. But it's a lot of optimism. But if we do get a lottery pick, like top 5, top 7, I think that the stage that the Pistons is in right now, I think we should just draft the best available, at the best available position. Because I'm not really sure what we should get, like whether we should focus on the point guard or shooting guard, or I just think the Pistons should get the best available player, when we get our pick in the draft. And then in the next drafts, it's a good young core. You just keep making the right picks, and I feel like this is going to be a dangerous team in the future. I feel like we have tremendous upside, and I just like, I like this team, man. They a bunch of young guys, and they ain't scared of nobody. I know y'all seen, man, when when we played the Nets, when they first got Blake Griffin. Those young guys were, they were what's the word I want to say? They were feisty. They got a little physical out there, and that's what I like to see, man. It reminded me of that Detroit basketball. The way that the Pistons play basketball, hard-nosed defense, physical. And that game against the Nets, man, they was getting physical with Blake Griffin, because they feel like that he wasn't giving us his all, and it did look that way. But I'm not too sure about that. But this young Pistons group, very optimistic. We got a lot of players that can be really good. We still got Sekou. He could develop. He could have his breakout season any moment, man. Saban Lee looks like he could have, he could be better than what he was this year. So it's a lot of pieces on the Detroit Pistons that I'm excited to see over these next few years. And that's gonna be it for this video, man. If you enjoy, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below who's your favorite Pistons player on this current roster. And what moves do you want to see be made this offseason? And subscribe, man. Subscribe for more weekly content. Upload multiple times per week. And that's curtains.
Peace.